A member of the ANC National Disciplinary Committee says it will be business as usual for Malema if he decides to appeal his suspension from the party. And the BHF will appeal against a court ruling that requires medical aids to pay in full for prescribed minimum benefits conditions. Ambusiso Khadebe with the latest news update. A member of the ANC National Disciplinary Committee, Ayanda Dlodlo, says it will be business as usual for ANC Youth League President Julius Malema and the league's top structure if they decide to appeal their suspension from the party. Dlodlo was part of the committee which found Malema and other top ANC Youth League officials guilty of bringing the party into disrepute. Dlodlo says the verdict should serve as a lesson to the rank and file of the ANC, more especially the youth. Dlodlo also hailed the behavior shown by the disbanded structure of the Youth League in KwaZulu-Natal for not defying the decision taken by the league's NEC, but followed internal processes. For the reactions to Malema's suspension, press option 7. 3 people are expected to be arrested today for alleged financial mismanagement in the Nguwathe municipality in the Northern Free State. SABC News has reliably learnt that the former municipal manager, the current director of community services, and a supplier will be arrested by the Hawks. The supplier is allegedly the owner of the company that supplied diaries to the municipality at an inflated price. The Nguwathe municipality includes the towns of Vredefort and Parys. The 200 diaries were bought at a cost of 925 rand each, despite a 50 rand per diary quote from a local supplier. Adrian Chidi reports.
A source close to the investigation into the Nguwathe municipality's financial affairs says that 3 people will be arrested and will appear in the Parys Magistrate Court later today. SABC can also reveal that the Director of Community Service was fired from his position earlier in the week. The Nguwathe municipality has been in the news following an SABC expose of its financial affairs. The municipality spent millions of rands on unauthorized and fruitless expenditure. Edwin Nsidi, SABC News.
Police say they have thwarted what they believed was a plan to rob a cash-in-transit vehicle at Matubatuba in northern KwaZulu-Natal. Police say they acted on a tip-off and followed a vehicle with 4 men. Police spokesperson Tulani Zwane says when they tried to stop the vehicle, they came under fire. He says the police returned fire and the suspect's vehicle overturned. Zwane says they recovered unlicensed firearms and 3 suspects were arrested. And lastly, the Board of Healthcare Funders, BHF, will appeal against a court ruling that requires medical aids to pay in full for prescribed minimum benefits PMB conditions. The board says the judgment is bad news for consumers as the uncertainty over pricing of healthcare will continue. Asanda Matsonyane reports.
Monday, the High Court in Pretoria ruled that prescribed minimum benefits, PMB, which protect members of medical schemes, must remain in place. The Board of Healthcare Funders was one of the respondents in the case. It was hoping the court would give a clear understanding of the implications of Regulation 8 of the Medical Schemes Act 131 of 1998. The regulation states that medical schemes must pay for the diagnosis, treatment and care of all PMB conditions in full or at the price charged by the healthcare provider. The BHF says the judgment will negatively affect the sustainability of medical schemes. I'm Asanda Matsaunyane for SABC News.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak Option 1.